An extreme introvert left her hometown and parents for a university degree. In the next 4 years, she got a degree. Her work field expanded a little bit, but she had not really experienced life fully. Okay, that literally made me cringe. As a 17-year-old who went overseas to study for the first time, it took me a while to settle down without parents and getting used to using English most of the time and basically to live independently. Steep learning curve. I think I could have done better. More stories on that in a second. This is not a lecture on why you shouldn't party during college. In fact, if you're a student, I would really encourage you to go experience life more. Not in a way that will harm yourself, of course. I did not party hard during uni. I never smoked, never did drugs, and I had a really small social circle. And I was extremely risk averse. I said I was an introvert. In fact, my mom told me when I was younger, I said I didn't like people. Maybe that's why I chose a job that only looked at figures all day. My number one goal in life is to live it fully, aka minimize regrets. I'm more afraid of the pain of regret than the pain of failure. I made so many mistakes of not doing something, especially during uni. In order to minimize regrets, we need to start making better decisions and taking more actions. Looking back, here are 3 things I wish I did when I was in uni that would make me a better human being. Let's get started. Number 1, socializing. Not in terms of partying, I have nothing against it. Throughout my entire uni degree, I lived in a single studio because I hated sharing. I valued my personal space and privacy. I did invite friends over for dinner or late night desserts, that kind of thing, but it was rare. No sleepovers. It was an on-campus accommodation, but I honestly couldn't be bothered to join any gathering or events or even barbecue, that kind of thing. Social events, especially large groups, were intimidating. My social circle at that time consisted of 99% Asians, in which 90% were also from Hong Kong, partially due to the fact that accounting is what most Asians study. And here's another fun fact. I joined the uni gym membership and paid for the annual fee in one go in an attempt to stick to a workout routine and get fit. But I actually hated getting on the treadmill, I hated going out without my makeup on, I did not want to see anyone, and I care way too much about others' opinion. That I never tried lifting weights or going to the gym during the peak hours. Yes, I would avoid interacting with anyone at all costs. In a nutshell, I never tried to get out of my comfort zone. I feel like an idiot now just by saying this. My past self is just stupid. I did not understand the importance of having a supportive social circle until the pandemic hit. Human beings are tribe animals. We thrive on helping and supporting each other. Why did I dislike and avoid people when I was younger? I think partly due to my upbringing, like my parents telling me that I shouldn't talk to strangers, that I should keep my head down and do my own thing. But the Western culture is so different. Here in Australia, we strike conversations anywhere, anytime. Now I think of it, I think the ability of making and keeping up with small talks is definitely a skill. But seriously, go socialize more, meet more people, find your tribe. You might find your BFF in circumstances you never imagined. Number 2, get a job. I was a full-time student during my bachelor degree and I never thought of getting a job. At that time, my mindset was like, I would be working from, 21 to maybe 60 years old if I was lucky. So why bother starting when I was 18? Also, my closest friends at that time were also not working. Stupid. Just stupid. I had skills I never utilized, and I have time I never optimized. I should have begun my personal finance journey earlier. I read books on that topic and tried to save as much as I could, but using your own ability to earn a piece of financial freedom makes you feel like superhuman when you are 18. So yes, I would have taught piano on the side if I could turn back time. This is one piece of advice I would give to myself. Just get a part-time job. You do have time for that. Before we move on to the last mistake I made as a college student, I want to quickly address this question that might be looming in your mind for a while. Yes, socializing and getting a part-time job will take time away from your studies, which is essentially your core identity, the whole reason why you're in uni, right? But your life is much bigger than that. Uni is the best time to develop as a human being, to learn from different people and to understand yourself. So regarding studies, you need to define your good enough grades. Like, you might only need to put in 80% of effort in order to get reasonable grades like credit or distinction, But if you want to get high distinction in every subject, you might need to put in 90 to 95% of your time and effort, which might actually mean doubling your input because it's not linear. You need to decide if it's worth it, why you're doing it, and who you are competing against. Honestly, I couldn't be bothered during my bachelor degree. I had zero passion in accounting. I did not want to get a job in big four accounting firms, and there were too many hardworking people out there. I only managed to scrape a credit average in my bachelor degree. But then in my master's degree, which is on music therapy, I genuinely care about that. I'm fucking obsessed. And in my cohort, there were only like 16 people, which made getting distinction average really doable. I am a very different person during my bachelor and my master's degree, which illustrates the point that your identity and personality are not fixed. The world is so big, you don't just have one identity, which leads me to my last point. Invest in yourself heavily. That's why you need to learn and hone in different skills. And the most important ones, in my humble opinion, are time management and learning skills. Please, self-investment is the best thing that you can do for yourself, not just during uni, but at any point in your life. We juggle with so many different responsibilities every day, and let me tell you, adulting is hard. And self-investment is like working out. You won't see results overnight. New ideas brew in your head, become knowledge, and with practice, they become valuable skills that you can leverage, which will make you succeed in every endeavor. Think about 20% of the skills that can be applied to 80% of your life. Time management, essentially pain management as Neil Iyer said, productivity and prioritization is key no matter what you do for work or study. And learning skills like how you process and retain information and how you observe your thoughts, etc. are also crucial. Apart from time management and learning skills, I wish I learned more about personal finance, public speaking, and emotional resilience. Also, invest in your physical health. Cardio, resistance, and strength training. Just do something. Find your preferred medium of learning and just get started. That might be enrolling in a course, reading, listening to podcasts, whatever. It can be a tiny step, like reading this book. What I wish I knew when I was 20. It's pretty old, as you can see. Just something to begin with. I promise you, self-investment is something that you will never regret doing. To sum up, all the mistakes I made during my uni years can be boiled down to the fact that I wasn't self-aware enough to do something for my future self. Luckily, your future self can be a completely different person, and you can always do something today. If you're in college, start expanding your comfort zone. Whether that be getting a part-time job, starting a side project, or joining an event. If you're about to enter college, take my mistakes into consideration when you choose your accommodation and planning your college life. If you're a full-grown adult like me, you still need to put in the work to improve your skills, upgrade your mindset, and develop meaningful relationships. Every day is a chance to experiment and explore. If you enjoyed this video, please also check out this video here in which I talk about how to become a true learner beyond university and actually enjoy learning. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.